morning, man. This is your Man Tip Monday. What kind of habits have you formed in your life? Well, technically, they're good habits, and I hope and pray that you guys have good habits as well. But most of the time, when we think of the word habit, we think of it in a negative sense. As a matter of fact, the Bible addresses that negative side of habits. Some translations would use the word habitual, continual, often, those even addicting things that are in our life. And so this is what it says in 1 John chapter 3, verse 8. It says, "He that committeth sin is of the devil." Now, pump the brakes for just a second now. Not just to commit a sin, but this verbiage in the original language has the idea of continual sin. In other words, a sin that you continue to do, you know is wrong, you're unwilling to repent from it, and then that would be that habitual sinful lifestyle that you're living. He that committeth, he that lives in this lifestyle of sinful habit is literally being controlled of by the devil. For the devil sins from the beginning. It's his nature to sin, because he's Lucifer, cast down from heaven, filled with pride, became the deceiver, Satan, the devil, the accuser of the brethren. But notice what the next part of this verse is, because I don't want to just say and point out the fact that all of us have these sin temptations that we deal with, and sometimes we get trapped into the habitual pattern of sin and have to have chains broken off of us. But I also want to say this is how those chains are broken off of us. This next part of verse 8 says, "For this purpose the Son of God was manifest, that he might destroy the works of the devil." Let me just encourage you that if you are trapped in some cycle of sinful pattern, there's a habitual sin that you've caught yourself in, let Jesus step in and destroy this work. That's the reason he came, to destroy the works of the devil. How does that happen? Prayer, sometimes fasting, definitely with faith, trusting him. And when temptation comes, choose door number one, which is Jesus, that way of escape. You guys have a great Monday, a great week, and make sure you trust Jesus to break those chains.